I'm back with some more UFC. Dominick Cruz has beaten anyone and everyone. He's 20-1, conditioning and power and speed and accuracy. He fights out of San Diego, California. He's 30 years old, 135 pounds, 68 reach. He can take you down. He can strike. He's a very good fighter. All right, for real. He's attempted 1,879 strikes, successfully landed 581, which gives him a 31% rating at landing strikes. Good job. He's attempted 79 takedowns and effectively successfully made 45 takedowns, which gives him a 57% rating at takedowns, which is good. Out of 581 strikes, he's landed 437 standing. He has a good stand-up game. He can strike and he can take you down. This guy, Dominick Cruz, cruises through all his fights against his opponents. The percentage of strikes avoided is 76%, and the percentage of takedowns avoided is 83%. He has one loss, which he's definitely avenged against Faber, and it was awesome. I mean, for sure. And I like Dominick Cruz a lot. Dominick Cruz is definitely one of my favorite fighters. He's a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's been active since 2005. Okay, he has 7 knockouts, 1 submission, 12 decisions. He's a very entertaining guy, very entertaining fighter, and he's fighting coming off a humongous winning streak. He's on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't even count. Like, I'm almost a 10 fight winning streak, which is awesome. His opponent, TJ Dillashaw. You guys know who he is. He's the champion. And so far, he's made me very proud in what he's done. When he beat Renan Barao, right? He defeated for the UFC Bantamweight Championship, and that was May 24th, 2014, with the TKO. Very impressive victory, and definitely caught the eye of many fans in UFC MMA. TJ Dillashaw is 13-2. He has good wrestling. He has ground and pound. He can take you down. He's a little bit of everything. He can take you down. He can strike. He can submit. He's a very talented fighter. He fights out of Denver, Colorado. He's 29 years old. Reaches 67. Leg reach 38. He attempted Cal State Fullerton, and he has a degree in kinesiology. Right? Hopefully I pronounced that right. He's attempted 1,560 strikes, successfully made 45% of it, which is 695 strikes. He's attempted 36 takedowns, successfully made 14 out of 36, which gives him a 39% rating at landing takedowns, taking his opponent down. Out of those 695 strikes, 495 came standing, which is awesome. It gives him a 71% rating at landing strike standing. 68% of the strikes attempted against him have been avoided. Awesome. However, this is the one stat that scares me against Dominick Cruz. He's avoided 100% of takedowns attempted against him. And we know Dominick Cruz, about 60% of his game, 50% of his game is taking you down. So this is why this fight will go the distance. The key things that TJ Dillashaw has to do is be aggressive, be absolutely aggressive, apply the pressure, use all his skills. He's good at striking. He's good at taking people down. He's good at submissions. So this is what TJ Dillashaw has to his advantage against the great Dominick Cruz. He must definitely avoid certain things about Mr. Cruz. Mr. Cruz has 7 knockout victories, 1 submission, and 12 decision victories, so he's able to go the distance with TJ Dillashaw. Dillashaw must keep away from Cruz's reach. Cruz has a little more reach than he does, so he's going to have to learn to fight on the outside coming in. He has 3 performances of the night and 2 fights of the night, so TJ Dillashaw knows exactly what to do. I mean, out of his 13-12 record, he has 3 performances a night, 2 fights of the night, which is awesome. Very awesome. Lets you know how good of a performer he is and how well he performs on a big stage. Dillashaw has to use all his techniques. He has to strike. He has to take his opponent down. When the takedown's open, he has to spear Dominick Cruz. He has to, put Cruz on the ground, but not fight Cruz on the ground. Just take him down. Score points off taking down, score points off striking, make 1 or 2 submission attempts. Hopefully he finishes them. I don't know. I don't know. This is a prediction video that I knew I was gonna have a hard time with because of 2 different styles, and I'm just gonna say that Dillashaw has the skills to beat Dominick Cruz. TJ Dillashaw has the skills, definitely, because of his wrestling ability and his ground pound, for sure. TJ Dillashaw can upset us against Dominick Cruz. However, Cruz has fought anyone and everyone and anyone who's anyone, and he's defeated them. And he's the least hit opponent, least hit contender or fighter in the UFC, or in my eyes, he gets hit the less. Out of everyone I've avoid Dillashaw's knockout power. Dillashaw has 6 knockouts, and he does have the skills to knock out Cruz. So when he's saying that I'm gonna knock Cruz out, when you hear Dillashaw, keep on saying he's gonna knock Cruz out. Believe me, he has the skills to knock Cruz out. As long as Cruz avoids him, right, and takes him down, and puts Dillashaw underground, this is a totally different fight. And that's what Dillashaw needs to avoid. He needs to avoid Cruz taking him down. It's to continue that high percentage of being able to avoid takedowns. However, I don't see it going that way. I'm a Dominick Cruz fan. I like Dominick Cruz. I like his skills, and I believe he'll be the person to take Dillashaw down and beat Dillashaw on the ground with a great ground pound and dominate underground. And I believe that it will go the distance, and Dominick Cruz will school TJ Dillashaw by taunting him, telling Dillashaw, you can't touch me, you can't hit me. Dillashaw will not be able to touch him, will not be able to hit him. He doesn't have as much speed as Cruz. Only thing Dillashaw could do is go for the takedown. And I don't believe Cruz is going to allow that. I believe Cruz will be taking Dillashaw down with the speed and accuracy. And I believe that already Dominick Cruz is in TJ Dillashaw's head. Until next time, I see Dominick Cruz winning by unanimous decision, 5 rounds. What do you think about my predictions? Let me know in the comments below. Do you believe TJ Dillashaw will do what he said? Will he knock out Dominick Cruz? Or will Dominick Cruz cruise through TJ Dillashaw and take back the title? Until next time, like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's Melevant with UFC from across the world.